Ayé ìgbà yẹn. Kylie's like, she's nervous, it looks like.
I'm not nervous. I just don't want to do it.
She just shouted she wasn't nervous, which definitely means she's nervous.
Why would she be nervous? Everything's edited.
Not nervous, you'd be like, I'm not nervous, what are you talking about? But she just yelled, so she gave away the fact that she is nervous.
You're gonna get killed. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to New Heights. Presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by our friends. And the real reason this show ever gets made and we get through this day.
Who's that?
Accelerator Energy Drink.
Oh.
That's right, Accelerator Active Energy Drink, people. I got the Peach Paradise right now, keeping me in Caffeine Paradise Valley. All right, now what do you got over there? A little lemon berry?
Berry lemonade.
Ooh. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelsey. This is my big brother, Jason Kelsey, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio, Cincinnati Bearcat alums.
Yeah.
New episodes drop every single Wednesday during the NFL season. Subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts, and always follow the show on social media at New Heights Show with one S. Jason, what we got coming up, brother?
Man, we got a great episode coming up for all you guys out there watching this show right now. We got an all-timer of a guest coming up on this one. We have been waiting to put this person on the show, and you guys have been asking for her for a long time, and it's finally happening. Our guest today is the field hockey phenom out of Lower Merion High School, the two-time Colonial States Athletic Conference title winner from Cabrini University, a champion of the Eagles Autism Foundation, Eagles Autism, the mother of Wyatt, Elliot, and Bennett, and of course Winnie and Blue, the ultimate Irish Wolfhound dog mom, and best of all, she is my beautiful wife. Making her long-awaited New Heights debut, please welcome Mrs. Kylie Kelsey.
Come on now.
She's coming, she's coming.
Here we go.
She said she's coming, maybe she's not coming.
This is electric.
Kylie Kelsey!
I'm being forced.
She's here!
I will.
Oh my gosh. Well, when the people ask, you have no choice. You have to come on.
We're going to get
Thanks
to
for joining, Kai.
Of course.
We're going to get to a very stimulating conversation. But before we do, we're going to get to some new news to start this thing off. Kylie, as you know, because you listen to all of our episodes, because you're our biggest fan, why don't you hit us with the new news?
I thought I get to do it after you guys do.
Yeah, Jason, don't act like this is your first time.
Well, we do that mostly because people don't know what they're doing. But if you know what you're doing,
No, we don't.
Oh, I don't
Jason,
hear it from
start
upstairs
it up,
every week.
Jason. New news.
New news.
Okay.
I was expecting better. All right.
God, how many times do you hear new news on a daily basis?
Well, the problem is that if it gets kicked off in our house, then it happens the rest of the day. Because Wyatt will start, and then Ellie will start, and then they'll do it back and forth to each other for a while.
I think, do you ever hear new news out and about?
No, I don't.
No, you don't? Oh my
Maybe you
gosh,
won't
I hear it everywhere. Yeah, you just set yourself up, because now you're going to hear it every single day.
Thanks.
More than you already did.
Yeah, no, that was actually pretty fun coming out to training camp. All the training camp practices we had out here in KC would come down the hill, and I would just hear everything. Little kids, grown-ups, everyone just screaming new news. And it was, I was like, man, everybody really listens to this freaking show from the kingdom, man. It's wild.
Yeah.
And that blew my mind that you don't hear it, Kai. I thought they would have been screaming at you left and right.
Trav, I'm not a 6'3", 290-pound, or 6'5", 6'6". What? I'm not like.
You're 6'2" at least, and everyone knows who you are.
Give or take 3 inches. Yeah.
Well, the new news we have to start with is obviously we have a documentary coming out about our family.
Yes.
All 3 of our families, called Kelsey, on Amazon. That's going to be dropping here on the 12th, I think. I hope it's the 12th.
It's definitely the 12th.
Okay. So yeah, I thought we'd maybe start with that, and then we'll get to wherever else this conversation
What
goes.
was your initial reaction when Jason told you he was doing a documentary about himself?
It's not about myself. Did you not just hear me, Travis? It's about our family.
This is a question for Kylie.
It says Kelsey because we are all Kelseys.
I am a
And
Kels.
then it also says a football family is.
Don't tell me what my name is.
I was perfectly fine with it. I was very supportive until Jason came home the one day and said, I spoke to the production crew, and they said that you will need to be interviewed. And I said, turns out, no, I'm good. And then I got roped into it anyway. So
Yeah.
She was
Hope
always,
you
she's
enjoy
always
it.
supportive.
This is very similar to how I got Jason in on Catching Kelsey. Remember that?
remember that. Yeah, I
Remember
do.
that? Yeah, I was like,
that
hey,
was
Jason,
early.
I'm doing this
That
show.
was early on.
Hey, did
I didn't
you?
have to be convinced about that. I was all in on the Catch and Kill. The moment you said there's 50 girls in 50 states competing to date you or whatever the final prize
You
was.
better throw it in reverse, or we were already dating. You better throw it in reverse, sounding that excited about 50 girls from 50 states being in one
I
spot.
wasn't dating them. I was just excited to see it happen.
You heard that, right? I will say, watching what was the stadium, the starting thing?
USC Stadium, Coliseum.
Yes. I will say, sitting in the stands and watching that debacle unfold
It's funny.
that was
It was
fun.
freezing, and all these girls were out there in t-shirts or
Tied up like Britney Spears crop tops.
Yeah, and they were just shivering in between takes.
Yeah. That was fun, Trav.
The one girl was crying, and everybody assumed watching the show she was crying because she got eliminated.
Yes.
But she was really crying because she was so
She's
cold.
being forced to stay outside when it was freezing. She didn't even want to be on the show.
Was that not Alaska? And it was just, I feel like it was Alaska because we
I
were
think it
laughing
was.
really
It was
hard
Alaska.
about how cold
Gosh, Kai, you're
Alaska.
really into Catching Kelsey. You remember what states everybody was from?
I
It said it
only
on
remember
her shirt.
being there in person.
That was electric. Yeah, what a time. Let's all forget about it. Did you enjoy being in front of the camera, Kai?
No.
What? You didn't enjoy this? Well, everybody.
No, I'd
Everybody's
prefer
going to see you.
I
Go
prefer
ahead.
to be behind the scenes. I don't. Yeah.
Well,
Part of the reason why I'm emphasizing that I'm here against my will.
well, I'm glad you came on. I think I speak for everyone when I say it's long overdue. What was your favorite experience about the whole thing, about the whole documentary?
I would say the production crew that we worked with, Don and Sheena, and then the crews that they brought in. We had some reoccurring people. The sound guy, Jeff, was awesome.
out, Jeff.
He was with us at the Super Bowl. There were just like a number of people who sort of came in regularly by the end of it, and it was kind of nice. We got to catch up every time they were here and just chat, and so it felt far more comfortable at the end than it did at the beginning.
Yeah, we ended up using the team that we kind of agreed to do this with 2 years ago. Don and Sheena, husband and wife, and then they have a company called 914 Productions. But they're local to Philadelphia, obviously Eagles fans. It fit in really well, and I think it really made doing all the shots and being as open as possible. It made it a lot easier working with them and their whole crew and staff. It was easy to just kind of be ourselves and be as authentic as possible.
I also just keep saying, like, if nobody watches it, it's okay. It's just the most expensive home video ever made.
I mean, we had home videos with Dad, but Don and Sheena do a much better job than Dad.
They actually keep the camera on the action.
And they don't record over it with old episodes of Law and Order. So.
Just got to know how these guys get caught. Who was the biggest diva on set? Was it Jason? Jason had to be the biggest diva through this entire thing. It made an entire season about him. Tell us how big of a diva he was.
Please.
Seriously, tell us. I don't think.
I don't think anybody's a diva. If anybody's a diva, it's Wyatt. Wyatt's a diva.
I was trying to find a nice way to say our dramatic 3-year-old is definitely the one who takes the cake on being a diva.
She's a princess in my eyes.
But she takes pride in that. Yeah.
Is diva just another word for princess? What does a diva stand for? What's the root?
Don't do.
Hold on, I'm gonna do something.
Look it up.
Here we
Yep,
go,
look
guys.
it up. Here we go. How often does he use his search engine?
Goodness gracious. I would estimate 30 minutes would be his maximum before his thought just takes him back to Google. His train of thought.
Well, Jason, I can tell you this right now. A diva is not a princess. It's like a famous female opera singer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a famous singer, it looks like.